I will be going over how we are going to finish up our synesthesia project. So, in the end, your piece of watercolor paper will look something like this. Probably quite different, but you're going to have the same kind of line, and you're going to want to cut out your paper into a shape at the end. So, to finish this project, we're going to need a piece of construction paper, which we will glue both pieces to. Can't really see it on here, but it's going to be two sides. Fine line Crayola markers, scissors, and glue. So to start, you're going to have one of your watercolor paintings in front of you, and you're going to need a black marker, and you are going to start outlining the different shapes you see in your paint strokes on your paper to make an abstract piece of art. All right, so there isn't an exact science to how this works. You just kind of outline whatever shapes you see in your brush strokes, and then you create abstract art. Once you're finished, this is kind of the harder part. You are going to have to figure out what lines you want to cut along in your art. So if there's certain places in your painting you don't quite like you see some brown, maybe you didn't like the way it turned out. I don't really love this shape over here. I'm going to cut that out. So you can figure out what shapes you're going to cut out. All right, so here's my shape, and I am going to figure out how I want to glue it next to this other shape on my paper. I'm gonna kind of work it around. This is how I'm going to end up gluing them next to each other. I'm going to show you now how to correctly glue, because yesterday I had kids telling me they didn't know how to glue right, so we are going to do that together. So you're going to want to glue the edges first. That's the most important part to glue. I don't care if you get this on the table. You can wipe the table down. Okay, now that there's glue all over this, I'm going to take my paper, figure out where I want it on the page. And then I'm going to want to smooth it down. Here it is, finished and glued together. So yours will look somewhat like this, but everyone's will look a little different.